All right, so you've opened Excel. You want to actually get started entering in some data. So what kind of data might we want to enter? Well, let's say we want to enter, say, the day number. We're recording things maybe over multiple days, and we have, I don't know how big something is here. And maybe we're plotting, like, maybe instead of size, maybe we're plotting the height of trees, and we're measuring it once every, I don't know, week, once every 7 days. So we'll start with our first day on day 0, and instead of entering in, I can hit enter each time and it'll just bump me down. Instead of doing, say, entering in things like this, Excel can recognize patterns and copy. So if you get a pattern started, I'm going to delete these. If you get a pattern started, say 0 and 7, and you see this little black box or solid box on the bottom right-hand side, if we can click that and drag down, you can see Excel will recognize the pattern and be able to carry that on down the column. Then we can record, say, our actual data. I don't know, maybe 15 inches, 17, 18, something like that. And I could keep going all the way down as I continue following my data. Often we're going to have data tables like this, where we have some repeating step, and we have our actual data entry. So kind of a useful thing to copy and navigate through data. Just a couple other, say we'll mark it off there. Often our tables can get quite long. So just some tips on how to navigate. If you're at the top of, say, a long string of numbers, I'm just going to drag this down for, I don't know, say we're measuring it for a couple of years. If we want to navigate quickly from the top and bottom, you can use the arrow keys and Shift and Control to navigate and select things. So if I hit Shift and the up arrow or down arrow, you can't see that. That's what I'm hitting. I'm holding Shift and hitting the up arrow and down arrow. I can select multiple different cells. Just using the up and down arrows, I can navigate around, obviously left and right too. So I can use Shift and the arrow keys and select out different regions. I could then do something like delete a section of my data. If I hit Control and the arrows will jump me up and down from the top and bottom of a column. So if I wanted to select everything that I have right now, I could hit Control, Shift, so both Control and Shift, and then hit my arrow key, and it will jump me all the way to the top. And then I could say hit the down, just hold Shift, let go of Control, hit the down arrow once, and that will allow me to select, say, all of the days. Maybe I want to do this twice, so I could say copy this and paste it again over there. Okay, so just a couple quick tips for kind of navigating around, especially once you have large amounts of data.